ready?
Yep.
My name is Andrew Preiss. Well, I'm a father. I'm also a sculptor and furniture designer. I was born in Michigan, but I moved here when I was about 6 months old, so I'm pretty much a Durham native. Although some would argue that I'm still a Yankee because I wasn't born here. This is a studio I moved into, started renovating in December of 2011. Somehow I've done 3 different memorial pieces for people that, you know, one was for a neighbor that was taken by a drunk driver, and it's kind of a mother figure. It's a real abstract, concrete piece. I did a piece for the Foundry downtown. Those are some gates that I did for that structure that represents a bunch of the native plants that are in the park. And I did a piece up, another memorial piece up in Trinity Park for the sort of the neighbor who organized the neighborhood to save that piece of property from development. So he drove these old 1952 Studebakers, and there's a nose cone on the Studebaker that's a real distinctive piece. The piece I'm working on right now is pretty gratifying. It kind of it's a functional object. It's a set of gates, but it's also an interactive piece that has some cryptic imagery that children who are getting ready to go in and participate in a discovery garden can kind of look at and try to figure out what they're looking at. The piece that I'm going to be working on after the gates is a table. It's oval shaped, so we're going to be heating and bending some bar stock around a form on the table. So I'm making a jig, and the jig will get welded to the table, and then the material will get heated up in a small furnace, and when it's hot, it will be pulled around the jig. I did a bunch of benches down at American Tobacco. And then, you know, a variety of restaurants that I've done work for. If you participate in the sort of public part of a business, you know, the face of the business, the facade of the building, that's what people see when they show up. So, yeah, it's very satisfying. At the end of the day, I've actually made something that you can look at, you can touch, you can see it. It's not an idea, it's not numbers on a screen. It's actually a solid 3-dimensional object, and that to me is really gratifying.